The idea of selling with stories is to give you ideas, a starting point for your next great story. And one of the challenges in seeing a story in the news is, how do I make this one come alive? So there's an event that happens on Wall Street about every 3 months, and I'm going to help you with that. Before that great idea, as always, remember to like and subscribe. All right. Earnings season. They talk about it all the time on Wall Street. It's a time of increased volatility. But what is earnings season? Well, at the beginning of the year, a company will estimate what they believe their earnings will be. When the numbers come in, if they're good, the stock market goes up, their stock goes up. If they miss their estimate, the opposite could happen. And there's your volatility. But how do you relate that to retirement planning? So I asked my advisors, have you ever had a client that was forecasting what their retirement was going to be like? How did that estimate get them in trouble? Wow. Conversation really took off. Everybody had a story. A client who brought in all these spreadsheets thinking he would retire at 55 because he estimated his market returns would be 16%. And the advisor said, why 16%? He said, well, it's what I got last year. Perhaps trouble ahead. Another advisor talked about longevity. We build our plans to age 95. The client said, oh, come on, no way. We're not going to live that long. We smoke, we're overweight. Figure us out to 75. Well, guess who called on his 75th birthday? For years, we've been relying on the Bureau of Labor Statistics to provide us with the employment numbers and GDP and a whole lot more. They would put that number out, and the market would react. And then a month later, they would revise that number, sometimes drastically, and the market would react again. It's kind of suspect, which is why we're currently looking at a better method to arrive at those numbers. But when you think about it, there's a lot of estimating in what you do. How long will my money last? When should I take Social Security? What will tax brackets be in the future? Will this retirement plan even work? I've seen advisors very skillfully navigate this by saying, do you know where the market's going? No. And if somebody tells you they do, and they have the magic formula, run. It's like preparing for a football game. You don't know what the final score is going to be, but if you've saved well and you're winning the game in the fourth quarter, why are you taking all the risk and throwing the ball all over the field? Let's minimize all the uncertainty by lowering your risk in retirement. I hope Selling with Stories is helping you go from the idea stage to the presentation stage. And we've banked a lot of videos here for you to scroll through and see what you can find. There are a lot of other videos on marketing and operational help and tips from other advisors. If you like and subscribe, you get the latest. And as always, thanks for watching.